2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 2041 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. If an oncoming driver is heading toward you in your lane, you should: Option A, blow your horn, steer right, and accelerate. Option B, blow your horn, steer left, and brake. Option C, blow your horn, steer right, and brake. Option D, stay in the center of your lane, blow your horn, and brake. The correct answer is option C, blow your horn, steer right, and brake. Explanation: if another vehicle is approaching you head-on in your lane, you should first honk your horn to attract attention. If the other driver does not move over, try to escape to the right. If you swerve left and the other driver corrects at the last instant, you will still crash. If a collision is unavoidable, brake firmly and steadily. Every mile per hour you slow down will reduce the impact. Question 2. When driving in bad weather, drivers should: Option A, increase their speed to reach their final destination more quickly. Option B, decrease their following distance. Option C, increase their following distance. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, increase their following distance. Explanation: when driving on wet roads, drivers should increase their following distance. Question 3. Is it legal to cross a double solid yellow center line to pass? Option A, yes. Option B, no. Option C, if there is no oncoming traffic. Option D, if the vehicle ahead of you is driving under the speed limit. The correct answer is option B, no. Explanation: two solid yellow lines down the center of a two-way road mean that neither lane of traffic may cross the lines unless they are turning off of the roadway. A driver can cross double yellow lines when turning into or out of a driveway or entrance to a business. No passing is allowed over a solid yellow line. Question 4. If you reach an intersection where you wish to turn but you are not in the proper lane, you should: Option A, quickly cut across traffic to make your turn. Option B, turn on your blinker and make the turn from your current lane. Option C, drive to the next intersection and make your turn then. Option D, safely change lanes then put your vehicle in reverse to go back to the intersection. The correct answer is option C, drive to the next intersection and make your turn then. Explanation: never make last-minute turns. If you reach an intersection where you wish to turn but you are not in the proper lane to make the turn, drive to the next intersection and then make the turn from the proper lane. Question 5. To help relieve fatigue on a long trip, it is a good idea to: Option A, stop and rest every 2 hours. Option B, do arm exercises every hour. Option C, drive with one eye open at a time. Option D, change feet on the gas pedal. The correct answer is option A, stop and rest every 2 hours. Explanation: to avoid becoming fatigued while taking a long trip, stop every 2 hours for a short break. If you become drowsy, pull off the road and park in a safe place to take a nap or find a room to stay for the night. Question 6. A yellow light that flashes on and off means: Option A, stop and look for other vehicles, then go if there is no traffic. Option B, stop and wait for a green light. Option C, speed up to clear the intersection quickly. Option D, slow down and proceed with caution. The correct answer is option D, slow down and proceed with caution. Explanation: a flashing yellow traffic light means drivers should slow down and proceed with caution. Question 7. If another car is in danger of hitting you, you should: Option A, sound your horn. Option B, wave your arms. Option C, use your emergency lights. Option D, flash your headlights. The correct answer is option A, sound your horn. Explanation: your horn should be used to warn other drivers or pedestrians in situations where they may not see you. For example, if you think another driver is about to hit you, you should sound your horn. Question 8. You want to back out of your driveway. You see children playing nearby. Before you start to move your car, you should: Option A, rev your engine to warn the children that you are moving. Option B, sound your horn so the children will hear you. Option C, walk to the back of the car to be sure the way is clear. Option D, tell the children to stay away from the driveway. The correct answer is option C, walk to the back of the car to be sure the way is clear. Explanation: when you back up a vehicle, look through your back window for pedestrians and other obstacles. Do not rely only on your mirrors, especially when children are near. Before you back into or out of a driveway, get out of the vehicle and check behind your vehicle. Question 9. To ensure that your physical condition does not cause you to drive in an unsafe manner, you should. Option A. Keep physically fit and have regular physical examinations. Option B. Know the effect of any medicine on your driving ability. Option C. Drive within your physical limitations. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Your physical condition has an important bearing on your ability to drive safely. Drivers should be aware of their physical limitations and only drive if it is safe to do so. Question 10. You come to an intersection with a flashing red light. You must. Option A. Slow down and drive carefully through the intersection. Option B. Turn either right or left, since the road is blocked ahead. Option C. Stop at the intersection and wait for a flashing green light. Option D. Stop at the intersection, then proceed as traffic allows. The correct answer is option D. Stop at the intersection, then proceed as traffic allows. Explanation. A flashing red light means that you must come to a full stop and then proceed when the way is clear. Question 11. The act of turning your head and checking your blind spot before changing lanes, driving away from a curb, or merging your vehicle into traffic is. Option A. A bad driving habit. Option B. A good driving habit. Option C. Unnecessary. Option D. Not necessary if you use the rearview mirror. The correct answer is option B. A good driving habit. Explanation. When changing lanes, it is important to check your blind spots. Do this by looking over your shoulder toward the next lane. Do not rely only on your mirrors. Question 12. When driving in rain, you must. Option A. Use low beam headlights. Option B. Use high beam headlights. Option C. Use parking lights. Option D. Use no lights. The correct answer is option A. Use low beam headlights. Explanation. In rainy conditions, you should use your low beam headlights. Question 13. Look over your shoulder to check your blind spot when. Option A. Pulling toward or away from a curb. Option B. Turning left or right. Option C. Changing lanes. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Look over your shoulder to check your blind spot every time you want to change your vehicle's position. If you are turning, changing lanes, or pulling toward or away from a curb, you should check your blind spots. Question 14. When a traffic signal light turns green, you should. Option A. Yield the right-of-way to pedestrians. Option B. Accelerate as quickly as possible. Option C. Back up slowly. Option D. Not move until another driver waves you on. The correct answer is option A. Yield the right-of-way to pedestrians. Explanation. A green light tells you that you can go through the intersection. However, you must first yield the right-of-way to traffic and pedestrians who are still in the intersection. Question 15. You are driving on the roadway and hear a siren behind you. You should. Option A. Stop where you are. Option B. Pull over to the right and stop. Option C. Speed up to get out of the way. Option D. Slow down. The correct answer is option B. Pull over to the right and stop. Explanation. When you hear the siren or see the flashing lights of an emergency vehicle coming from behind your vehicle, you must create a clear path for the emergency vehicle and stop. Reduce your speed and safely pull over to the side of the road. If the emergency vehicle is directly behind your vehicle when you are in heavy traffic, keep moving slowly until you can get out of its way. Question 16. When approaching a flashing yellow light, drivers should. Option A. Increase their speed. Option B. Come to a complete stop. Option C. Turn on their headlights. Option D. Slow down and proceed with caution. The correct answer is option D. Slow down and proceed with caution. Explanation. A flashing yellow light warns of a hazard. Slow down and proceed with caution. Question 17. What does an orange-colored sign indicate? Option A. The start of a no-passing zone. Option B. A railroad crossing is ahead. Option C. A school zone is ahead. Option D. The presence of construction work. The correct answer is option D. The presence of construction work. Explanation. Construction, maintenance, and emergency operations signs are generally orange with black symbols. Question 18. In which of the following ways can alcoholic beverages affect you? Option A. It slows your reaction time. Option B. It gives you a feeling of false confidence. Option C, it impairs your thinking ability. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: alcohol dulls the parts of your brain that control inhibition, judgment, and self-control. As a result, you may feel stimulated, lively, and a bit giddy or foolish after consuming alcohol. Alcohol also impairs your reaction time, coordination, and balance. Your vision and ability to judge distance suffers after alcohol consumption, making it difficult to react to your surroundings. Question 19. If involved in an accident, a driver should: Option A, stop their vehicle at or near the scene. Option B, not stand or walk in traffic lanes. Option C, turn off the ignitions of wrecked vehicles. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: if you are involved in an accident, you must stop at or near the scene. Move your vehicle out of the way of traffic if possible. Do not stand or walk in traffic lanes as you could be struck by another vehicle. Turn off the ignitions of wrecked vehicles. Question 20. How can you help prevent rear-end collisions? Option A, avoid sudden stops. Option B, before stopping, check your mirrors and blind spots for traffic. Option C, release the gas pedal and let your vehicle slow before applying the brakes. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: stopping suddenly can make it difficult for drivers behind you to avoid a rear-end collision. When stopping, release the accelerator to allow your vehicle to slow. Press the brake pedal by applying steady pressure, activating your brake lights and causing the vehicle to stop smoothly. Question 21. Another driver is trying to pass your car. You should: Option A, pull off the road. Option B, signal to the other driver when it is safe for them to pass. Option C, check for oncoming traffic and adjust your speed to allow safe passing. Option D, speed up. The correct answer is option C, check for oncoming traffic and adjust your speed to allow safe passing. Explanation: keep right when another driver begins to pass you on the left. Check for oncoming traffic and adjust your speed to let the passing vehicle move back into the right lane as easily as possible. Question 22. When approaching a steady yellow traffic light, drivers shouldn't: Option A, accelerate to avoid a red light. Option B, continue driving as they have the right-of-way. Option C, slow to a stop, unless they are already within the intersection. Option D, check to see what the cars next to them are doing. The correct answer is option C, slow to a stop, unless they are already within the intersection. Explanation: a steady yellow traffic light indicates that a red light is about to appear. Stop unless you are already within the intersection. Question 23. A pedestrian starts to cross in front of your vehicle. You should: Option A, flash your lights. Option B, slow down. Option C, speed up and pass in front of the pedestrian. Option D, stop and let the pedestrian cross. The correct answer is option D, stop and let the pedestrian cross. Explanation: slow down and be prepared to stop whenever you see pedestrians walking on or crossing the roadway. Be particularly careful where children are present. Always yield the right-of-way to a pedestrian crossing in a crosswalk. Question 24. If your turn signals fail, you should use blank to indicate that you're turning. Option A, your horn. Option B, your headlights. Option C, hand signals. Option D, your emergency flashers. The correct answer is option C, hand signals. Explanation: if your vehicle's turn signals do not work, you should use hand signals to indicate when you intend to change direction. Question 25. You are coming to an intersection and have a green light. Pedestrians are crossing against the red. You should: Option A, honk your horn. Option B, speed up and pass in front of the pedestrians. Option C, stop to let the pedestrians cross safely. Option D, drive close to the pedestrians and frighten them so they'll think twice before crossing against a red light. The correct answer is option C, stop to let the pedestrians cross safely. Explanation: yield to pedestrians and cars that may be caught in an intersection when you have a green light. Be careful around pedestrians under every circumstance. Question 26. This green arrow on a lane use control signal means: Option A, you may use this lane. Option B, no traffic is allowed in this lane. Option C, you have the right of way. Option D. You must merge into this lane. The correct answer is option A. You may use this lane. Explanation. A steady downward green arrow over a traffic lane means you may use the lane indicated. Question 27. A good rule to remember for passing is: Option A. Always flash your lights and sound your horn to alert other drivers to your intentions. Option B. Try to get to the front of any slow-moving traffic so that you can see better. Option C. Pass on the right whenever possible. Option D. Drive with the flow of traffic and pass only as needed. The correct answer is option D. Drive with the flow of traffic and pass only as needed. Explanation. Each time you pass another vehicle, there is an increased chance for a collision. If you are moving faster than surrounding traffic, you will have to continue passing others. Drive with the flow of traffic within the legal speed limit and pass only as needed. Question 28. You may cross solid yellow lines. Option A. To pass traffic moving in the same direction. Option B. During daylight hours only. Option C. At any time. Option D. When making turns. The correct answer is option D. When making turns. Explanation. As a general rule, broken traffic lines may be crossed but solid lines may not. Solid yellow lines may be crossed only when the driver is making a turn. Question 29. A seatbelt should be adjusted so that it: Option A. Is loose. Option B. Is buckled snugly across your hip bones and lower abdomen. Option C. Is hidden beneath the seat. Option D. Keeps the seat belt buzzer or light from operating. The correct answer is option B. Is buckled snugly across your hip bones and lower abdomen. Explanation. Lap belts should fit snugly across your hip bones and the lower part of your abdomen. Shoulder belts should sit comfortably so that you can insert your fist between the belt and your chest. Question 30. Alcohol causes: Option A. Loss of concentration. Option B. Poor coordination. Option C. Slower judgment. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Consuming even a small amount of alcohol will impair your vision, judgment, concentration, and coordination. Question 31. The risk of hydroplaning can be reduced by driving: Option A. Through shallow water. Option B. More quickly. Option C. More slowly. Option D. Through deep water. The correct answer is option C. More slowly. Explanation. Because hydroplaning is caused by driving too quickly in wet conditions, the risk of it happening can be reduced by driving more slowly. Question 32. Certain highway signs contain information about hazardous conditions. Such signs are known as: Option A. Regulatory signs. Option B. Warning signs. Option C. Information signs. Option D. Guide signs. The correct answer is option B. Warning signs. Explanation. Warning signs advise drivers of potentially hazardous conditions. For your own safety, obey warning signs. Disregarding the information provided by a warning sign may result in an accident due to your negligence. Question 33. If two vehicles arrive to an uncontrolled intersection at the same time: Option A. The largest vehicle has the right-of-way. Option B. The car on the left has the right-of-way. Option C. The car on the left shall yield to the car on the right. Option D. The car on the right shall yield to the car on the left. The correct answer is option C. The car on the left shall yield to the car on the right. Explanation. If two vehicles arrive at the same time to an uncontrolled intersection, the driver on the left must yield to the driver on the right. The driver on the left may then proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 34. When passing a large vehicle, the driver of a small vehicle must be prepared for: Option A. Loud noises. Option B. Excess air pollution. Option C. Wind gusts produced by the large vehicle. Option D. Falling vehicle parts. The correct answer is option C. Wind gusts produced by the large vehicle. Explanation. Large vehicles can cause wind gusts with a force great enough to cause direction changes in smaller vehicles. Drivers of small vehicles should be prepared to take proper corrective steering action when approaching or passing large vehicles that are moving at or near maximum speeds. Question 35. After stopping for a school bus that is unloading children: Option A. Do not proceed until the children wave to you. Option B. Watch for children walking along the side of the road. Option C. Accelerate quickly. Option D. Turn on your emergency flashers. The correct answer is option B. Watch for children walking along the side of the road. Explanation: after stopping for a school bus that has its stop arm extended and its lights flashing, watch for children walking along the side of the road. You should always drive with caution when driving near children. Question 36. The sign with this shape and color is a blank sign. Option A. No passing zone. Option B. Wrong way. Option C. Railroad crossing. Option D. Stop. The correct answer is option A. No passing zone. Explanation: pennant-shaped warning signs like this are only used to indicate a no passing zone. Question 37. Worn or bald tires. Option A. Can make turning more difficult. Option B. Are likely to hydroplane. Option C. Can increase your stopping distance. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: worn or bald tires can increase your stopping distance and make turning more difficult. Tires without adequate tread also increase the risk of hydroplaning. Question 38. If you leave your vehicle unattended, you must: Option A. Turn off the engine. Option B. Lock the ignition and remove the key. Option C. Set the parking brake. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: when you leave your vehicle unattended, you must stop the engine, lock the ignition, remove the key from the ignition, and set the parking brake. Question 39. When entering a highway from an entrance ramp, you should generally: Option A. Enter above the speed of traffic to get ahead. Option B. Enter slowly to avoid other vehicles. Option C. Stop first, then slowly enter traffic. Option D. Accelerate to the speed of traffic. The correct answer is option D. Accelerate to the speed of traffic. Explanation: entrance ramps for highways often have acceleration lanes. When merging with traffic from an acceleration lane, you should put your signal on, look for an opening in traffic, accelerate up to the speed of traffic, and merge into an opening in traffic. Question 40. A leaky exhaust system in your vehicle is dangerous because it can cause: Option A. A loss of hearing. Option B. Pollution. Option C. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Option D. Poor engine performance. The correct answer is option C. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Explanation: the exhaust system carries exhaust gas out of the vehicle and prevents fumes from entering into the passenger compartment. To prevent carbon monoxide poisoning, keep your exhaust system free of leaks. Replace all defective parts immediately. Question 41. If someone is driving aggressively behind you, you should: Option A. Try to get out of the aggressive driver's way. Option B. Stare at the driver as he or she is passing you. Option C. Speed up as he or she is passing you. Option D. Block the passing lane. The correct answer is option A. Try to get out of the aggressive driver's way. Explanation: if you encounter an aggressive driver, you should make every attempt to get out of their way. You should avoid making eye contact with a hostile driver. Challenging a hostile driver by speeding up may only make them angrier, thereby increasing their danger.